What's up YouTube, Elfly here, back for a new video, and I'm going to do a bit of a squad builder. Hopefully we can get a few of these squad builders going in the FIFA time we've got, so let's just crack on with this one. It is the Liga BBVA. It's roughly about 400k, it will say in the title what it's worth, I'm not too sure yet, but let's get going. So first up, in goal, there was none other than Diego Alves, and the reason I picked him over Casillas is about 5'11", 5'10", I don't know. This guy's 6'2", 91 diving, 90 reflexes. To me, that's just as good as Casillas. He is an absolute beautiful goalkeeper. The only criticism is Casillas has got much better distribution than this guy, but he is still worth the 4,800 coins I paid for him. Really good player. Left back now, we have Jordi Alba. He's in 4-2-2-2, the reason being he gets 9 chemistry anyway. 17,000 coins, 3-star weak foot and both skill moves. And the reason I paid for this guy is the pace, 90 pace, really good. 81 dribbling for a left back is also decent. And 64 shooting, he has scored a few, I think he scored 2 goals for me in these few games, so that's not that bad. As you can see there, 20 games, 2 goals for a left back. You can't really ask for much more really, can you? Very good player. I'm thinking about getting Marcelo, if Marcelo does have medium attack and work rate, because he is too far up the pitch and I do get caught out. I'm left with 3 at the back on the majority of the occasions, and that's how I concede the goals, so maybe he's looking at changing him, sorry. Now, we have got, in my opinion, the best player in the team coming up right now, Sergio Ramos, an absolute machine. We've got 3-star skills as well. Most expensive player as well, may I point out, 117,000 coins. We've got just under 80 pace there, 79, 88 heading, 84 defending. Now, if you take a look at that card, you think his standout stat is that 88 heading. But that is the one thing I'm having trouble with, and I don't know why, is his heading. He's scored no goals from corners, and he's conceding a lot when it comes to headers against other players like Benzema. He should be battering them in the air, and I'm not too sure why, but apart from that, he is an absolute phenomenal player. Absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, next centre back, Pepe. Very good Pepe. Great aggression. Great tackle, goes in hard. Good heading, good defending. Decent pace for a centre back. Reminds me of Company, you know what I mean? Got a bit of pace about him, very good in the air, very good at tackling, and a lot of strength and aggression. Good player though, Pepe. The right back, we have João Pereira, and it was a toss-up where I was planning to get Dani Alves, but just too much money, I think, for a right back. Dani Alves is, and this guy does do the job quite well. 86 pace, not bad. Does have medium attack and work rate, so gets up the pitch, but also stays back to help the team. As you can see, he hasn't scored in 20 games, but for a standard right back, you're not expecting much more than running back, helping the team, passing up to the midfield. You're not really asking for much more. So, in my opinion, not a bad player at all. Okay, so for the centre mid, the left centre mid, we have Cesc Fabregas, and sorry, bit of a mixed review on Fabregas. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill. Obviously, with being in Barcelona, you'd be hoping for more than the 3-star skill, but that'll do. 90 passing, his passing is absolutely phenomenal. His shooting is brilliant as well. He has great right foot, great power in that right foot, hitting in that top corner. Great 8 goals in 20 games. Sorry, he scored about 5 penalties as well. May I add, penalties is absolutely spectacular. The one thing I have about Fabregas is he doesn't seem to have flair like the other players. Like you'll see the forwards in the midfield, he doesn't have that flair that they have. And I'm not too sure why, because he has got good dribbling. I don't know if it's his pace. 69, that's not good, but that's the one thing lacking. But apart from that, a really good player. Okay, the centre of centre midfielders, we have Xabi Alonso. He's got a big red formation one there, but he does get 8 chemistry, but I will change that because I would like everyone to have 9. But even if we get an orange one in there, he will have 9 chemistry, yes. Anyway, Alonso, very good. Doesn't get forward at all. As you can see, he has scored 2 goals in 20 games. But it's not the best really, but for someone who's a CDM initially, 81 defending, 88 passing, he's there in front of that midfield, breaking up the play, using the strength, and picking out them long passes to the forwards. The one thing I will say is I wish he did have a bit more strength about him. I've been finding that very weak players are pushing him off the ball, but there's nothing I can do about that. That's the one little criticism I have of him. Other than that, really good player. And the last midfielder we have Mesut Ozil. Uh, and I like Ozil. I really like him. 4-star skill moves, really good. Weak foot, not that good at 3-star. You've really got to work him on that left foot if you get the opportunity to get him on that left foot. 77 pace, not bad for a centre mid. 88 dribbling, spectacular. 75 shooting again for a centre midfielder. That is very good. 85 passing, and I'm not really expecting him to make any darting runs back and forth about the defence, but apart from that, a really good playmaker. And as I was talking about the flair, he has got flair like Fabregas. I find that when he turns and when he dribbles, he's a much more capable, faster dribbler, and I am really pleased with him. I am very, very pleased indeed. And now we're going to move on to these three beasts. So for two of them are the absolutely spectacular, and one of them's really good. We'll go with a really good one first, and that is a right wing, sorry, not right forward. We have Di Maria, and this guy's alright, the other two are better, but Di Maria is actually quite good. The 90 pace, really good. 87 dribbling, you'll love to see that. Decent passing as well for Di Maria, and 79 shooting, really good. He's got spectacular power. I think that's 90 power. He's got 62 heading. I think I've got a heading clip you might see at the end. Very good player. Getting down that left-hand side, cutting back, laying it off to Ozil. Ozil taking the left shot finesse or the left shot pile driver into the corner, or bending them left foot balls into the striker or left forward. It's really good in that aspect. Sorry, that aspect. And the left forward, I think this guy's a left wing again. Best player in the, well, not the best player in the team, most expensive player in the team, and probably the second or third best in the team, Iniesta. Iniesta is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 91 dribbling, 91 passing, 72 shooting, 75 pace. Not bad at all. As you can see there, 13 goals, 25 games, left midfielder. That is really good. I'm happy with that. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Get him on that left foot because he's just as good on that left as he is right. He could easily be a 5-star skiller. What else about this guy? Yes, on the last game, I think he was a centre midfielder, and I used to say, oh, I'm not buying Iniesta, I'm not buying Xavi, I don't see the point. They're not fast, they can't shoot, they can't do, the only thing they can do is dribble and pass the ball. But on this game, oh my god, he has changed as a left winger as well. He's got a beauty shot. The pace and the dribbling and the passing. The passing is so good with him. It's phenomenally good. You're going to see plenty of goals and plenty of passes with him at the end. And our last player is the striker. Most people can guess who this is. It is Karim Benzema. Really good. Just had his inform this week. I'm hoping to pick that up when he dies down in price. But anyway, paid just under 50 grand for Benzema, as you can see. 85 pace, 83 shooting, 84 dribbling, 3 big key stats there. 76 heading, really good in the air as well. Not too asking for too much with passing, although he does play a spectacular ball over the top to Iniesta, which you will see at the end. Really good defending, doesn't really matter with him. 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot. He's got a great long shot, a great power shot, and a great finesse shot. He had the finesse shot trade on the last game. I'm not too sure about this one, but very good indeed. That is the team in general. I'm not too sure how much it costs. I will find out and I will tell you in a minute. But for now, I'm just going to show you all the goals I've scored with this team. There's some absolute corkers, so I will see you in a minute. Right, so as you can see, I'm back with the goals. We've got quite a lot here. I think there's basically 30 goals in this, so there's quite a substantial amount of goals. And as you can see here, it says Fabregas just absolutely causing havoc there. Xabi Alonso dinking a lovely 1-2 back. Fabregas scoring. I suppose that was the nature of this. The centre midfielders, Ozil and Fabregas, really getting forward to attack the goal, along with the 3 forwards. As you can see there, even Di Maria winning headers, you know what I mean, all contributing from I think that was the left back there, putting a cross in. And even Iniesta can finish here, where in the last game his shooting was just awful, but with him being a left wing on this game rather than a centre midfielder, absolutely much better. Just as you can see here, the midfielders are just contributing as much as the strikers here, with Ozil, Fabregas especially contributing with great play. Fabregas here yet again getting on the score sheet. But the real thing about this team, I think, is you've got the consistency of the defenders, like the likes of Ramos and Pepe, consistent, big, strong, physical defenders, and they can't do anything about that. And then I've got two attacking midfielders, being Ozil and Cesc Fabregas. They also contribute more, especially with the passing. I think Fabregas has got 90 passing and Ozil's got like 87, and they can both shoot. They've both got like 80 shooting, 78 shooting, something like that. With them playing them balls forward through to Benzema with his pace, they kind of catch him. And Di Maria and also Iniesta, both contributing on the score sheet just as much as Benzema, and the midfield is getting on it. The one problem I have was Jordi Alba probably is going forward a little bit too much than I wanted to, but you can't really expect much of someone with a high attacking work rate being a left back. I'm thinking about getting a bit of Marcelo. If Marcelo is medium attacking work rate, I think I'm going to get Marcelo. If Marcelo is high, I will just get Fabio Coentrao, simple as that, because I would really like a consistent left back, then we'll have four solid defenders who can just sit back in that position. But Jordi Alba did get forward and score his fair amount of goals, I will say that for me. He did do very well. But as we can see here, Benzema going forward with that 4-star weak foot. Very good. This team, just an absolute beast all round, really, to be honest with you. Especially at the back. Two centre-backs, fantastic. Benzema through the middle, much preferred than Falcao. I thought Falcao was sluggish, weak, everything really, where Benzema's got the flair about him, the finesse shots, the power shots, great weak foot. Although Falcao does have 5-star weak foot. Benzema also very good in that attribute, going forward, banging them in with that weak foot. If the defenders stand off him, there's not a chance. Di Maria cutting inside with that left foot of his, absolutely fantastic. You've got not Alonso. You've got Iniesta with his right foot cutting inside, having a few efforts with that right foot. Also, yeah, he has the 4-star weak foot. Very good. Very good with his weak foot being 4-star weak. As you can see there, Benzema with the volley, great reactions from him. Absolutely fantastic. I actually I just really like this team in general, to be honest. I can't put it much more, but even down to the goalkeeper, just an all-round fantastic team. Di Maria there, he's got like 50-odd heading, and I think, is that the third headed goal he scored so far? I mean, you know what I mean? Just absolutely fantastic. Benzema, there we go again, with that finesse shot through the middle. One of the only criticisms I have with this team is possibly the midfields. Maybe he's changed it up a bit. I know Fabregas has scored a lot, but that's down due to penalties. But what a pass that is, by the way. Just add that in there. Jordi Alba also getting on the score sheet. But as I was saying, down to them midfielders, Fabregas and Ozil. Not scoring as much as I would hope, but the passing is good. So Fabregas also scoring the penalty. I'll just put that in there. But Ozil putting the passes through, but not scoring as much. So what I was thinking about is just buying some defensive midfielders like Khedira, who can also play pass, but does play very, very defensively, and will score. We might score a few goals like him. But how about this for a run? Jordi Alba, I think he's went past about 4 players there, and with his weak foot, right foot, just absolutely hammering that in the bottom corner. Great goal there from Jordi Alba. It just gets absolutely better and better every time you see it, really, to be honest. Fabregas there again. Everyone chipping in really for this team. But the one thing I didn't see as well, I'll just put this in here and there, is Sergio Ramos. Going forward with these corners, he's got 88 heading on his card. He's alright defensively at heading, don't get me wrong, but his heading when we were going forward, he's got over 90 heading accuracy, and he just didn't seem to be hitting the target very often. He didn't seem to be jumping above his man, if I'm honest. And he's got, I think it's 95 jumping or something, and with someone with that physique, you're expecting him to win the majority of headers and actually bang them in. But I think you just saw a Pepe goal there, and Pepe actually got the odd goal more than him, I think. But nevertheless, he is a very, very solid centre-back. As you can see here, Ozil causing problems. And Ozil doesn't score very much, but the assists you get. I mean, I think he assisted Jordi Alba one of them goals earlier, and it was absolute quality assist. Absolutely spectacular from him. Absolutely spectacular. But the way the team performs is just unbelievable. It's just spectacular. There's no other words to actually describe this. As you can see, Benzema skipping through a few players there and scoring that in. All this team has really good dribbling, really good passing. Not the best pace. It's not a pacey team, but good shooting, good dribbling, good passing. Really, it's a Spanish team. You're not expecting anything more than passing, if I'm honest. But apart from that, it's spot on and absolutely amazing, really. Right, I'm going to finish the video there. I've absolutely waffled on for ages about nothing, just describing this team in general. The price of the team will be in the title, as you can clearly see. I'll probably put something along the lines in the description as well. Just my opinion on this team, absolutely spectacular and one. I give it a good rating. I'm going to be reviewing some of these players from this team because it was that good. And I know this is a very long video, but hope you enjoyed it. So this has been Alpha Lee. Please like, subscribe, and see you guys later.